Hi there, it's Kevin, and today I want to invite you to join me in Los Angeles on May 15th through the 17th for 3 days that will change your business. It'll transform your business, and my belief and my commitment is it will also change your life. Now, what it is it's the FX Extreme Training Camp. It is the world's best training on how to list and sell for sell-by owners and expired listings in high volumes, and to do it with less resistance than you've ever done before. Now, the reason I developed this was because when I started real estate, I didn't have any connections. I just moved to a brand new city. I didn't know anyone, and I had to get business. And I knew listings was the way to go, but I didn't know how to do it. And so I was trained. Dan Galt, my first trainer, said, go after for sell-by owners and expireds. And so I went after them, and I called them every single day. I called them. And after a couple of months, I got a listing, and then I got another listing. And Dan kept telling me, if you'll go door knock, if you'll go knock on their doors, you're going to get better. You get better results. You're always going to be better. And so I just said, okay, I finally decided after 2 or 3 months, I'll go do it. And the very first for sell-by owner that I ever walked up to, I never even got a knock on his door, because I walked up on his porch, and it was a big wooden porch in Texas, one of those Texas ranch style houses, big porch. I step up on it in my dress shoes, and you hear this clunk, clunk. And through the screen door, I heard this voice on the other side say, "Are you a realtor?" And in a very, I'm sure, sheepish response, I said something like, "Yes, sir." I'm sure I said, "Sir." And he said, Get the blank off my porch. And I got off his porch. I was petrified. And I never forgot that moment, because it literally scared me so bad I would not go door knocking again for months, if not years. And I kept calling on the phone, kept having success, kept getting better, but I always wanted to break through that. And what I've learned, what I've mastered over the years, is what I'm going to bring to you at the FX Extreme Training Camp. We're going to help you go from resistance to influence. We're going to help you go from fear to flow, to where that you get into a state where the way you show up and the way you're moving and the way you're talking, the way you're communicating, that it almost becomes effortless. And they talk about communication strategies. We say there's your words, there's your tonality, and there's your body language, right? And you've probably heard the statistics where they say 7% of communication is the words that you say. 38% is the way you say it. But over 50%, 55% is actually your body language. And it dawned on me over the years that we never taught body language. We never taught the physicality of how you move, of how you show up, of when you talk to somebody, when you walk into a room. How, by the way you walk into a room, do you get people to pay attention to you? And I'm not talking about strutting or any of that kind of stuff, but I'm talking about learning how to show up with a presence and with power and with confidence in your movement, in your physicality, that people can't take their eyes off of you. They can't dismiss you. Because frankly, most real estate agents, when they walk into a room, the sellers just dismiss them. Because of the way they show up. They're tentative, they're not certain, they're uncomfortable, they're like not sure what to do, they're just trying to make it up as they go. And when you have that presence, it's hard for them to feel safe with you. It's hard for sellers to trust you and feel safe. And we train you on how to, not only what to say, not only how to say it, but we literally spend hours and hours and hours during this 3 days of how to move your body, how to internalize all this. And the cool thing about it is when you train this way, when you spend these 3 days with me, you're going to be working, you're going to be on your feet a lot, you're going to be talking a lot. I'm going to be coaching you as you're actually doing the script. I'm going to be coaching you on how to do it better. And I'm going to be out among you and the other agents that are there working with you specifically on single thing, not only what you're saying and how you're saying it, but how is your body showing up and how are you moving. And the beauty of it is that once you master that, you don't have to work at it anymore. You don't have to try to go like, okay, I got to remember the script. It's inside of you. And the work's already been done. So we go beyond just training you with information and just giving you information and motivation. We literally give you transformation, which means I don't just train your mind and train your emotions, I train your molecules. I know that sounds weird, but it's the same thing that they do in athletics and in music and performing arts and theater. Is a pianist has to sit down in front of a piano and learn all this music, and they don't just get it in their mind, they get it in their fingers. So that when they play the keyboard, it's effortless. They get so proficient at it that they're able to not only then play it without thinking about the notes and thinking about what they're supposed to do next, because have you ever been in one of those situations where you got an objection thrown at you and your brain went, I know the answer. And then you start trying to remember the objection, and the harder you try to remember it, the more blank your brain goes, right? You've had that happen. Well, it's because we have it in our head, but we haven't got it into our molecules. And when you do that for 3 days, it completely changes the way you show up, the way you communicate, and the way you win. Now, the way you come to the 3 days with me is on the registration page here. You got all the details. Register. What you're actually registering for is the online course, the 6-week online course with me. And with that, you get 2 bonus tuition waivers plus a lot of other awesome bonuses. Those tuition waivers will allow you to come and to bring a friend with you. All the details are there. Check it out. In addition to that, I'm not only going to be working with you personally for 3 days, not only walking with you step by step over that 6-week training course with tactically every strategy, every skill, the success mindset, the systems, everything that you need to succeed, then at the training camp, really putting that into play and putting it into your body. So you own it. But even after that, you're going to get a full year from today. You're going to get a full year of coaching with me online, which means every week I go in and on the course, any questions you have, anything you need, you post a question, and I come in every week and I answer those questions, and I'll coach you and all the other agents so you can see not only my answers for your questions, but to others, so that you'll know that I'm there with you step by step to help you master not only the information, but to master the actual execution of winning with for sale by owners and expires. So get in there. It's 100% money back guarantee. You can try it for 30 days, so there's no risk. I take all the risk. Get in there, try it. Don't just get in there and watch a couple of videos, but actually execute on this. Implement it. That's where the success is going to happen. You got 30 days, no risk. So register today. Most importantly, decide to spend 3 days with me here in Los Angeles. It will absolutely be transformational and unforgettable for you. I look forward to seeing you at the training camp.